What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing what I call the twisted twist, and the twisted twist was my idea. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I came about it. But please, before we get on to the video, please click the subscribe button and be part of this channel. Thanks. For this hairstyle, all we are going to be needing is our braiding hair or attachment, then our wool and a chair. So we're going to be wrapping the wool around the chair. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be making twists on the wool we have already tied around the chair. We're going to twist one side of the strand of hair and turn it to the next side. So what we're going to basically be doing is twist and turn, twist and turn. Now at the beginning we don't have to worry about how big our hole is or the loop will be, because we're not going to be fixing that crochet. We're going to open it up later. So all we need to do now is just twist, turn till we're done with that strand of hair. And then when we're done with that, we'll continue doing that till we are done with the whole braiding hair we have. The braiding hair I used for this twist was an old one I had. I only used it once, so I decided to use it to do this. And you mustn't use an old braiding hair, you can equally use a new one. It works good. And then for the twist, you mustn't twist to your left hand side, because I usually twist to my left hand side, but if you can cope with twisting to your right hand side, that will do. Whatever is comfortable for you is good enough. We're done with making our twist now, and it's really looking beautiful. So what we're going to do now is to trim up the excess hair. We're done with step 1 now. We're moving over to step 2, and in this part we're going to be needing our sewing thread. So what we're going to do is fold our thread into 4 or 5 parts, so that we can make it so that it can be thick enough for what we're about to do. Now that we have our thread, we're going to twist this thread around the twist. We're going to wrap it around it. So we're picking 4 or 3 strands of hair. If you haven't done this before, it will be better for you to take 3 strands of hair to make it easier for you. So at the top part of our twist, we're going to wrap it around like 3, 4, 5 times so that it will be strong. Then for the remaining part of the hair, we're just going to do a zigzag motion, a loose zigzag motion. I'm making it loose because we're going to pull our braiding hair to give it that coily pattern. So if we make it too tight, when we pull, we won't be able to pull it properly. So make it a little loose, in fact very loose, so that when we are pulling, it will be able to move freely. Now that we're done wrapping the thread around the hair, we're going to hold the tip of our twist and then keep pulling the sewing thread. As you are pulling, it is going to be making a coily motion. Now if you wrap your thread so tight around your twist, when you're pulling, it will be very difficult. The thread can even cut your hand, so you have to make it very loose so that when pulling, it doesn't cut your hand, because it's capable of actually cutting your hand if it's pulled really hard. So that's what we're going to do. And then when we're done, we're going to tie that tip so that it doesn't loose. Now when you are wrapping that thread around the hair at first, you make sure you don't wrap it down to the end. Another way you can actually do this is, after wrapping your thread around your hair to some extent, you pull the thread, wrap again, pull the thread. If you feel you can't do it, wrap it down to the end and pull. So when you wrap a small section, you pull it, wrap a smaller section, you pull it. I was doing both because this step is actually also difficult for me a bit, so while learning. So any part that is convenient for you, you can go on with it. If you have better ideas or you have a better way of doing it, please, you can drop it down in the comment box below. I actually learned this style from when we were little. They usually use this thread to coil the hair after braiding it. So that was where I learned it from, but I haven't really gotten it yet. But the more you do it, the better you get. So practice made perfect. This is how it's going to look after wrapping your thread around. So now we're done with step 2. We're moving over to step 3. Now if you know how to do this better, your own twists or your own coils are going to look better than mine. So that's just it. And our step 3 is dipping our hair into hot water. So we need to dip it into hot water to keep those coils. If you did your thread coiling really good, you're supposed to have twists that are really coily. So which means when you lose your twist, it's going to look extra coily. That's why I gave it the name Twisty Twist. Anyways, mine is not really as coily as I wanted, but this will do. So now we're unraveling the coils, the twist. Now we're going to see how it's going to look after unraveling the twist. If you want thicker and more loose coils, you know you're going to make your braiding hair maybe bigger, and then your twist won't be as tight as mine. It will be really loose, so that it will give you those thick, big, loose coils. But I wanted my coils to be like this, so this is the outcome of our twisty twist. Looks very twisty. You can fix it on your hair like this as your crochet braids, or you can use it as a pre-twisted hair. Like if you are twisting your hair yourself and you want to make twists, you can use this on your own. So it makes it very easy for you to twist without having to struggle. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.